Welcome back. In just 1 month, a local event is giving the spotlight to those with differing abilities.
Salem Baptist Church in Dobson is hosting its annual Night to Shine. And while there are limited spots open for registration, the church is looking for community sponsors and volunteers for the event.
So to tell us more this morning is Casey Mitchell joining us live. He is part of the Night to Shine committee and serving as this year's MC. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
So first, tell us, what kind of star-studded night have you all planned?
So Night to Shine is an event that was started by the Tim Tebow Foundation. This is their 10th year, and this night is held the same night all over the world at multiple locations. And this night is totally designed for adults with special needs, ages 14 and up, just to make them feel special and just give them the night and the time of their life.
Awesome. And I know that there are some different ways that people in the community can support you, the mission, the attendees, or even volunteer. Can you explain?
Sure. So on our website, there's a link for Night to Shine where you can go and click if you want to be a volunteer. And we'll need all hands on deck that night in terms of volunteers. Each special guest, honored guest, I should say, will have to have a buddy. So we'll need a volunteer for each special guest, and that buddy would spend the entire evening with them. They'll eat with them, they'll dance with them, they'll just hang out with that honored guest and make them feel special for the evening. And there are many other needs in terms of volunteers as well. Clean up, working in specific rooms, hair, makeup, check in, check out, all kinds of jobs, and there's a job for everyone.
Now, you're serving as the MC for this event. I hear there's going to be red carpet, some other activities going on that night. Can you talk more about those? It sounds like a really special experience for the guests.
Sure. Yeah. Each guest, once they register that night, will be loaded into a limo, actually, and they will be transferred from one side of our campus to the other. And when they're let out of the limo, they'll walk down a red carpet where a paparazzi will welcome them in. I, as the MC, will introduce them to the crowd. And it's just an amazing experience for these honored guests.
It sounds like an incredible night, and you can see from some of the pictures that we're showing the smiles on their face and how much it definitely means to them. Can you speak more to how this event raises awareness around those with differing abilities and why you love the community to be involved in this kind of event?
Sure. That's exactly what it is. We want to raise awareness because just because folks don't look like us or talk like us doesn't mean they're not to be loved and not to be made to feel special all the time, and especially this night. So we just want to raise awareness that there are those needs all around us, and that there are ways that we, as their fellow humans and their fellow man, can make them feel special on this very special night.
And Casey, are there still spots open for participants to sign up? And we know that there's a limited amount of people who can be involved in the night, right?
There is, but there is also many spots left.
Okay.
We usually cut that list of guests off at 100, but there are still many available spots. So if there's anyone out there that you guys know that would want to be part of this night as an honored guest, please go to our website and click on that link. There's a place to volunteer as well as a place to sign up as an honored guest.
Awesome, Casey. Thank you for your time. Any last minute parting thoughts before we say goodbye?
No, just like I said, if you want to come out and be a big part of this, there's room and need for all folks to volunteer and just come out and be a part of this night, and you will be forever changed for it.
Oh,
Casey, sounds great. I've been a part of events similar to this, and it really does make a huge difference in the lives of these folks getting to go to it. So we thank you for sharing this information with us.
Yeah, we hope for a successful special night. And mark your calendar for Night to Shine. It is February 9th. It's all happening at Salem Baptist Church in Dobson. This is a registration-only event, and they are still looking for volunteers. The more, the merrier. You can find all that information on salemdobson.com, salemdobson.com/night to shine.